Well, good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. Excited to be with you. I got to share this report with you. I'm excited to share it with you, but it's not really a great report. It's going to require some action. Now, I made a number of contacts in the state of New Hampshire. There's crazy stuff going on out there. Okay, you guys remember back when I was covering, Wyndham and all the stuff going on out there. But before I get into that real quick, just grab yourself a My Pillow. Oh gosh, they're so comfortable. I'm just like falling asleep with my pillow. Anyways, you can get it in lumberjack plaid in the travel, but check this out too. I've got the slippers, my slippers. Oh, it's like a blanket of warmth on your feet on a cold Minnesota morning. Anyways, it is cold up here too. Hey, but real quickly, folks, this report, like I said, it's going to take just a little bit longer. But I'm going to link to an article which has links to 3 more articles if you want to dig into this a little bit more because it's very important. Impeachable offense? ? New Hampshire governor secretly pressured state reps to ignore arrests of 9 Americans under his watch. Now, if you haven't been following this, Sununu, who the Republicans wanted to recruit to run for the Senate out there? Are you kidding me? And everybody's acting like the world's falling apart. This guy sucks. Okay? We don't need any more rhinos or any more power-hungry, crazed lunatics coming as the heir apparent from their political families. We don't need that. Okay? We need real Americans in office. All right. Now, there's going to be links to 3 articles. You need to understand that Sununu basically was sitting there on his phone and state police were all over this meeting, a public forum meeting, and he was having people pulled out and arrested who were just sitting in the crowd. It's pretty nuts. You got to see the video. You can get to that link on here. Okay, now, Governor Sununu abused his power on October 13th. This is by Ken Eyring out of the Granite Grot. Ken's doing a great job here. True investigative journalism. Kind of like almost like a Project Veritas kind of guy, but with writing. I love what Ken's doing. So, Governor Sununu abused his power on October 13, 2021, when 9 Americans were arrested for no apparent reason. This is one of my kids' favorite. Daddy hit me for no apparent reason. My kids say that all the time. But there usually is a reason. But this thing, if you watch the video, there is no apparent reason. It's nuts. I believe this one is an express violation of the New Hampshire State Constitution, Article 15. No subject shall be held to answer for any crime or offense until the same is fully and plainly, substantially and formally described to him, or be compelled to accuse or furnish evidence against himself. As well as Article 32, the people have a right in an orderly and peaceable manner to assemble and consult upon the common ground, give instruction to their representatives, and to request of the legislative body by the way of petition or remonstrance, redress of the wrongs done them, and of the grievances they suffer, which they have out in New Hampshire, but Sununu doesn't want to hear. He is in complete violation of the state constitution of New Hampshire. Folks, know your constitution, okay? 80 state troopers were present in the room to enforce this egregious act with 150 attendees present. Are you kidding me? No, we're not kidding you. Answer my own question. Sununu abused his power again during a closed-door House Republican caucus meeting with over 100 Republican state reps on November 1st, 2021. He demanded those reps cover up his role in the October 13th debacle. I kid you not, the governor, listen to this, Sununu abused his power again during a closed-door House Republican caucus meeting with over 100 Republican state reps on November 1st, 2021. He demanded those reps cover up his role in that debacle. It was inappropriate. Caucuses are restricted to party members, Republican or Democrat, right? And are held behind closed doors to form and unify party strategies. Obviously, it's inappropriate for Sununu to attend that meeting with the goal to win support of the cover-up of these actions. Okay, those are not the actions of transparent, rational, responsible governor who took an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution. No kidding. Okay, based on what took place regarding the arrests and during the Republican caucus, I believe Sununu should be investigated to determine if he is still qualified to hold the state's highest office. I would contend he is not. If you are in New Hampshire, okay, Dave Jose has been teaching on this stuff. Write some affidavits. Okay, just go cite these things in the Constitution. Go to the J6 one, the remonstrance and whatever to address grievances, and just change it to New Hampshire and get the basic form and just do it. You guys have the power, okay? This is ridiculous. You should also be calling all of these Republicans out there and telling them Sununu sucks. Okay, you could just say it like that. Sununu sucks, but no, and say, look, why is it that you guys are in a closed door meeting? Why is this going on? Okay, we don't trust Sununu. Okay, let them know. And they don't want to align themselves with this joker. Okay, this story was crossed. Okay, multiple videos of the troubling 10, 13, 21 arrest can be viewed in this article, okay, which is already linked. You've got to watch those videos, folks. I'm serious. I mean, go to this, click on the link, and just watch. If you have not seen that, it is troubling with capital T. When some state reps challenged him, Sununu's response resulted in attempts to embarrass, humiliate, and demonize them in front of their peers. I kid you not. This guy, see, this is everything that government shouldn't be, okay? And it's everything that liberals and rhinos are. They want to hold on to their power, and then they try to shame and bully and do this kind of stuff. Way over the line, all right? There is a saying that applies here. People who don't have facts on their side use name-calling and humiliation to embarrass and discredit their opponents in an effort to shift the focus away from themselves. Okay? Unfortunately, it is a deceitful and very successful tactic that is used every day. The left uses it all the time. And so do these rhinos. Look what's going on in Georgia. I've got a monster report on Georgia today. Okay? In addition, many state legislatures now see Governor Sununu's actions for what they are: an attempted cover-up. They understand Sununu is putting himself and political survival over the liberties of those who appear to have been illegally arrested. Sununu's actions highlight why many Republican legislatures believe an investigation is necessary and why many are furious about what has taken place. At best, Sununu's actions are a violation of trust and may very well be impeachable offenses. Because Sununu pressured House reps to suppress an investigation, those same House reps are constitutionally obligated to initiate. Okay, again from the Constitution, Part 2, Article 17. The House of Representatives shall be the grand inquest of the state, and all impeachments made by them shall be heard and tried by the Senate. Part 2, Article 38. The Senate shall be a court with full power and authority to hear, try, and determine all impeachments made by the House of Representatives against any officer or officers of the state for bribery, corruption, malpractice, or maladministration in office. This is complete maladministration. Speaker of the House Sherman Packard and Senate President Chuck Morse are the gatekeepers of our constitutional checks and balances along with their respective legislative bodies. It is their moral and constitutional obligation to protect and defend the rights of all New Hampshire citizens. They have been entrusted with these obligations that are the bedrock of our republic. Folks, if you're in New Hampshire, you have got to get on the horn. You got to make the phone calls. You got to write the letters. Work together, form a group. I know you've got the group on Facebook out there, Voter Integrity. Get together. Get an affidavit rolling. Get this stuff done. You gotta. This is way over the line, okay? If you watched, pressuring Republican House reps to ignore his actions cross the line because it has the appearance of an act of coercion. It is an act of coercion. If you're going to pressure and bully and do that, that is coercion, okay? And therefore a form of tampering with those who would oversee his investigation. It's unconscionable and it's unacceptable, okay? You can reach out to Ken Eyring, okay? You can make some comments on this. But the bottom line is, folks, if you're in New Hampshire, rise up. Protect your rights. This governor, Sununu, he's no good. And praise God he's not running for the U.S. Senate. And you should ensure that he never does and never can. Make sure no more rhinos. You've got to get involved at the precinct caucus level. I know I keep saying it, but I'm going to keep saying it again, folks. You've got to get involved at that level if we're going to see change, okay? Hey, real quickly, go to neiljohnsonphotos.com. Enter promo code Lumberjack. Save 10% on one item, 15% on two. It's a special I'm running for my listeners here at the Lumberjack Logic Show. Go check it out, Neil Johnson Photos. All links are in the description, for My Patriot Supply, Freedom Hill Coffee, and so on, all right? I love you all, okay? Keep fighting the good fight. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.